What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Magus back with another Drunken Rant, and I just recorded the rant about getting yourself involved in the sex industry, and I actually posted that question on social media just because I wanted to get people's feedback. Now, a lot of you guys who watch my channel, you know me. I do a lot of crazy shit with this drunken thing, but occasionally I'll do something with a little bit of seriousness. And while I do admit that the whole would you get into the sex industry thing was kind of silly, it was kind of born off of the fact that I ran across someone who I'm familiar with getting into the sex industry, which blew my fucking mind. I feel like it's a valid question, to ask. It's a good topic of a discussion. Some adult content is really, really cool to get into and have a discussion, but some people don't think so, and more importantly, they tend to think that what you're trying to do is, how can I say this? I've been told a couple of times when I've asked questions like this that I'm just seeking for a reaction just for the sake of getting attention for myself, when that's really not the case. When I say some of these things, it's just a lot of times it's off the cuff. It's what's on my mind. It's not necessarily me hawking for views or anything like that. I mean, as I've said always, we do YouTube videos because we want people to get our stuff viewed. But as I've said to you guys as well, a lot of times I like to do these videos because I like the conversation. I want to get the discussion flowing. I like to put stuff out there that get people thinking, that might motivate them, that might encourage them to have an opinion, share their opinion. That's, regardless of what the content is that I put out, it's always done with the idea in mind of feedback and discussion. I want to hear what people think. You know what I mean? It's not to satisfy any type of narcissism within myself. At least that's how I feel. It may be something deep rooted there, but on the surface, no, I'm not trying to gain people just to get their attention. But I always wondered, why do people always think that way? And I guess it's because it's the nature of the internet and the nature of this world right now. It's just like with the chick I mentioned with the whole creating an adult site and all that, I always had the perception that she just really, really garners their attention, because she would say things and ask a lot of questions and post a lot of pictures that was just like, damn, you're really trying to get people to pay attention to you and what you're doing. You know what I mean? So it's something. It's a sentiment. When people bring it towards me, I can understand why they would jump naturally to that conclusion. At the same time, I feel like we shouldn't always jump to those conclusions, because there are some of us out there who use the internet, quote unquote, the right way. You know what I mean? We're not all just trying to become famous on Vine or some shit like that, become some internet sensation and things like that. Would I love to do this for a living on YouTube? Sure, that would be a dream, to just be able to discuss things with you guys, play video games, whatever, and make money, because I like giving my opinion and I like sharing my opinion with you guys, and I like hearing your guys' opinion. So that would be the dream job, where I can interact with people all day long. You know what I mean? That would be awesome. Interact in a setting of my choosing, a setting that I'm very, very comfortable with, and a setting that I enjoy being in. But that's neither here nor there. That's my perspective. That's how I look at these things. But a lot of people really do think that everybody has an ulterior motive to what they do, and it's just such a shame. It's very, very sad that this is the type of world that we built, where we don't think of people as doing anything genuinely anymore. We always feel like there's something up their sleeve, and it saddens me. It really does sadden me that the shit is like that. But hey, it is what it is. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. Fuck, I can't speak. Use words, you drunk bastard. Anyway, Hope you enjoyed the commentary. As always, feel free to hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. This your boy Black Makers, and I'm out. Deuces.